Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra's lair. I am your host, Larry the Chupacabra, and we're back for some more Fallout Shelter today. Jumping back into our wonderful cult of the crusty tube sock in Vault 532. I mean, really, what is the point of having an underground facility if you're not going to use it to form like a creepy end-of-the-world cult? I mean, the Doomsday Preppers have their own cult. Why can't Larry? So, last time we kind of got things mostly in order, and now I kind of need to do some spring cleaning, put people in the most optimum positions, and I did do a little bit of playing off-camera, and everything just about went to shit. I nearly killed everybody, so hopefully things are in a pretty stable position, because when you log out of your vault, it doesn't always pause it, and sometimes you can come back and all hell has broken loose. So we're going to enter Vault 532, and we are going to pray that we are not just swamped with a whole bunch of shenanigans the second we load in. Alright, so, everything's looking green, but nobody, you know... Oh, alright, pause for a second. It looks like after I nearly broke everything last time, I made out with like a slightly better rating than our first main day. So that's actually pretty good. We got like 120 caps for a B rating, and that'll go a pretty decent way towards our next goal. So what are our next objectives here to try and get some more lunchboxes? We need to have 5 ladies preggers at one time. So Larry's going to have to put on his good cologne and not just that stuff he bought at the dollar store before the bombs fell. And have to sell 1 weapon or outfit or murder a whole bunch of creatures in the Wasteland. Alright, that seems pretty fair. Let's gather up all of our materials. We're doing pretty good on everything. We have lots of caps. We have... Maybe I didn't showcase this last time, but we have got a lot of upgrades that I've been doing. So, right down here, our power facility's been fully upgraded. Level 3. I think level 3 is the highest you can upgrade just about anything. So as you can see in the background, we have this really big fancy power transformer. And we've also seemingly have a lot of random people running around our vault. You know, it's very mysterious. And, I had Rock and Roll Kevin, work his rock and roll wiles on several ladies in his, God, look at that sexy man in his nightwear. Do you see that sexy man with that ridiculous charisma? Also a handgun. A handgun is also helpful when negotiating with people. He has just, he's been keeping busy. Let's just put it that way. So, oh, shit. Oh, well, perfect time to showcase what Kevin can do. Kevin, get in there. Christopher, get your gun. We got raiders coming. This is perfect timing, actually. So, the raiders are here. They're gonna shoot their way into the vault, and, they run around and they just randomly shoot and murder people. So the second they break in, Rock and Roll Kevin and his crazy freaking gun, and, Owens will just absolutely start laying into people, and for some reason, Wario Peters, she is just in here being all sorts of spicy. Let's equip Owens with some night gear. That doesn't help him at all to fight the crazy ladies that are breaking into the vault, but he and Rock and Roll Kevin have got the coolest freaking guns, and I mean, when you're fighting off raiders, it's better to distract them with sexiness than it is to, oh shit, they're breaking into the rest of the area. Go after them. You're not allowed to escape. Kill them. Kevin, get in there with your gun. Oh, come on. I guess we'll have to waste a stim on Christopher. Chris, just shoot her in the pretty face. Be like, what's his face? Chris Brown. Beautiful man. He's a bit of a superhero. Real American superhero. Why are you not shooting people, Christopher? What the heck? Alright, well, now you have to deal with this guy. Ugh, Stephen Rice has got the biggest freaking gun. And, Is everyone dead? What's the holdup here? Are we still under attack by raiders? I guess not. I guess everything's back to normal now. Everyone's been murdered. I can remove Christopher's night gear. He doesn't have to use that to sexify the raiders. No, we're doing alright here today. Doing pretty good. I feel like, however, that we could do with rushing the food people. Since we were last here, there's a whole bunch of people running around who are eating up all of our food. They used to be children, but over the course of like a day, resting in the background, they have eaten all of our resources. And I don't think I've fully upgraded the diner into a massive cafeteria, so there's not a lot left for me to do aside from build more rooms. So we're gonna need a new diner first off, so that we can feed all of these crazy children who are running around and doing weird loopy stuff. So what are their abilities? So we've got Fancy Bush. Oh, a Fancy Bush. You see what I did there. What do you specialize in? You have a lot of charisma. Alright, so just to mark who you are, Fancy Bush, you need to put on that night gear. We got a job especially for you. Who are you? This is Rock and Roll Harold, one of Rock and Roll Kevin's many children, who also has a ridiculous amount of charisma. So, we've got a job for you as well, sir, but we'll get to that later. So we've got Wario Peters, who has a lot of luck and some okay agility, so we're gonna put Wario, if I can select her, into the food room. Now, she doesn't have the best agility for this job, but she does have quite a bit of luck to her, so she will have a good time of basically rushing at any point. So that guy doesn't have much in the way of agility. Rock and Roll Harold just has charisma. Who's this? Johnny and Roll Kevin has got a bunch of strength and perception. Maybe somebody in the water treatment facility has a really high agility that we could put somewhere else. Let's see, not her, not him. This is Christian Snow, who has a bunch of luck. I have a lot of lucky children. I don't know what the deal is with that. Not a lot of people with agility in the water room. What about you, Nicole and Roll Kevin? You have a lot of endurance. 2 agility. You know, you'd be okay to put in there. Truthfully. So we'll grab you. No. We'd put you in the other diner, which we will immediately upgrade so that we can start getting quite a bit of food from it, which should help us out a lot in the future. Now we need to see if anyone... We have a secondary power room with some people with not the best strength in there. So I'm thinking we need to put one more person down in there. And this chick will do just fine. She's got 2 strength. That'll do all right for right now. And we should probably start introducing some of our new facilities. So, we've got a med bay and a science lab. Those produce our Radaway and our stim packs, so that our cult can remain healthy and producing babies for Larry's nefarious purposes. But we also have unlocked a radio station and a weight room. So the radio station helps us supply the vault with more dwellers. We'll need that soon, and that'll be based off charisma. The perfect place for Rock and Roll Kevin to shine, if I do say so myself. But we need some more people with strength to fill out that bottom power station so that they can be super strong. So we're gonna build a weight room on the end of the living facility. So we can assign people like Rock and Roll Harold, who's got a lot of luck, but not a lot of, or a lot of charisma and a bit of luck, but not a lot of strength. And you can go in here, and you can train up to be the best rock and roll monstrosity that you can be. So that should be pretty good to go. Our resources are okay. So that's pretty good to go. This little lady down here, Francie Bush, Francie. Well, we're gonna have you and Kevin do the horizontal mambo, my dear. So get back in the living quarters. No, get back in the living quarters, you saucy devil, you. Well, she'll get there eventually. It looks like most people are doing alright. Let's get this puppy, this guy down there into the training facility as well. It's almost time for Larry to start his experimentations, too, in the cult of the crusty tube sock, but we're gonna have to wait off on that for just a little tiny bit. Our prophetess of our cult is down here, Zambezi Anderson. She's been busy toiling away in this room, but she's got a pretty high intelligence, so I'm actually going to put our prophetess up here in this medical room where we produce, I think, this is where we produce the Radaway, and she will purify our souls of the evil radiation so that the crusty tube sock may embrace us, and hopefully not cut the tip of our you-know-what. I don't know if you ever grew up as a teenage boy, but if you haven't, you're really missing out on... Oh god, it's weird. You're totally missing out on something. I don't know what you're missing out on, but you're missing out on it. That's another stim, we got some more food, perfect. These two are gonna be doing the horizontal mambo, and let's start adjusting these names, because the Rock and Roll Kevin's kids' names are weird. So this will be, Rock and Roll... Mari? Maybe? It'll be definitely Rock and Roll something. We need a space in there, dang it. Come on, iPad. Be good. Be good, dang it. I wish, you know, that's the one thing I miss about my Android tablet, is its controls over the text were just a little bit better than they are on the iPad. A little bit more intuitive. So this will be Rock and Roll... Mari. Mari. Let's actually do that. Yes, Mari. Mauricio. You shall do as the sings with the stuff, actually. Where did you go, Rock and Roll Mari? Let's get you preggers. We need all sorts of people getting preggers. You can be in here with your brother Johnny, yes! My evil experiments begin. No cult would be complete without just a little bit, just a teeny tiny bit of incest, yes. Rock in Roll Johnson. Yeah, Johnson. That'll be perfect for you two. You two better start getting the nasty going. You know, just the way I like it. Oh, dang it, you can't... What do you mean you can't... Oh my god, are you serious? They actually know who their friends are? Oh, that's terrible. Oh, they actually know who their family members are? That is not gonna work. Shit. Dang it, alright. We're gonna have to put Johnny... Dang it, I wanted some incest, I really did. Alright, we're gonna have to put Johnny down here in the power room, who's got 2 strength, and then who are we gonna have, do stuff with you then? That's Harold. Christian Snow, who has a lot of luck to him, too. Yeah, whatever. Get lucky up there, buddy. I believe in you. How is, how's Rock and Roll? Oh, Rock and Roll Kevin can't fornicate with his children, either. I also didn't remember that this chick was his daughter. Francie Bush. Really? Alright, well, let's take your nightgown off. Kevin, you're gonna have to fornicate with someone else, I guess. So we'll stick, Zambezi needs someone better. I need to find a pure soul for Zambezi to fornicate with. She is our prophetess, our queen, our glorious weirdo. Are you two not fornicating either? You two aren't even related. I know you're not related. Gonna have to have older people fornicate with the children, I guess. That's fine. What's your agility like? You have 2 agility. That's not bad. Let's put you in... Well, first, let's put, Stephen Rice, or... Who do I want? Yeah, Christopher Owens is kind of a badass. Let's put him in here. Have some babies. Get in there, Christopher. Let's put you in here. Or those two. That's fine. Really? You go in there for 5 seconds, you two, and it gets so hot and spicy, the whole room is literally lit on fire. For real? Alright, well, I guess that's whatever it's gonna be. Let's start building some other facilities while we're doing this. I'm gonna build, like, 2 elevators. We'll build one back here. Or, for some reason, it built 2. Can I not go up? Is that not allowed? Am I not allowed to go up? Nope, not allowed to go up, just down. You see, you'd figure you could build up here into the mountain, because the rock layers don't look like they're blocking me, but that is not the case. So we got a couple new elevators. Let's build, our evil radio station over here. Secluded. Yes. Let's see, where is our radio station? Radio station. Here it is. So the radio station will allow us to attract new people to our evil cult, so that we may multiply and control the world, yes. It is so spicy, ja. Alright, so let's level some people. That'll give us some more caps. And you know, the whole reason I got into this business of being a cult leader, you know, just like L. Ron Hubbard, the prophet of Scientology used to say, if you want to get rich really quick, just form a creepy cult and then call it a religion. It'll be perfect. No one will even suspect. So, I mean, you know, whatever. We've got, wow, look at that. That is actually pretty fancy. Look at that. On air, you got your own, like, rock and roll center. Where's Kevin at? Kevin, I need you. I need you in the radio station, so let's take you, put you in that radio station with your fancy night gear. Let's put this lady, let's get her some night gear on you. Boost your charisma so you two can get to proper baby making, yeah. And, what's the thing that, like, all the polygamous cults used to do? Oh, that's right, they put old people with young people, and, they had them do the thing. Perfect, yes. You two will get along just fine, my young little bride. Yes, Francie Bush, and, Charles something or other. I don't remember. He's the old man. He's one of the old people. Oh yeah, I bet he looks really nice. I mean, how many silver foxy men have you seen? Silver foxes. I mean, really, you've been living in a dirt hole your whole life with Larry. It's probably the worst environment you could possibly find yourself born into. Next to, like, a creepy convent in, like, I don't know, Madagascar. Because they got those really weird beetles, and they come into your room at night, and they just sit on the wall, and they just judge you. But you can't get them down because they're way up on the wall, like, way up in the crease, and the broom is down the hall, and you don't want to wake anyone up, so they just sit there. And they make opinions about you that you can't do anything about. They're pretty evil, I won't lie. So the last thing we need to do, is, we need to send somebody out into the wastes to potentially get slaughtered, hopefully to slaughter things like random ravenous dogs. Nothing really gets the blood pumping in the wastes, like beating a dog to death with a shovel, or like finding a sack full of hamsters and throwing them at raiders. It's really good stuff, honestly. Ooh, what's going on here? Oh, they're getting it on. Oh yeah, so that's the first lady pregnant, and we need to get 5 of them preggers, hopefully before this episode is over, so that we can properly, make a weird colony underground. Again, unfortunately, we can't do any, like, first-generation incest, so I'll try to keep people's names, like, family names, somewhere in the proper section, and then, you know, it can get super creepy. So we'll put you in here, and then, he can run back out here and do his job. We'll put you in this room, too, so that lady can... No! Get over here, dang it. There we go, perfect. Do you not have any agility? Did I put you in the wrong place? What's your agility at? Your agility is at 2, but it said it was at 0, and let's take your night gear away. You don't need that right now. Alright, that's more food for the colony. Got another level down here, and in fact, you know what? Scott Ford, were you the guy that I nearly sent to die before? I'm 90% certain that you are the Wildlands badass man. So, I think you're about to go on an adventure, sir. Pretty sure that you are about to go on one hell of an adventure. Let's cover this lady in night gear. Francie, get to making babies. You fine little minx, you. I've got a cult to make, and I can't take over the world if you're not fornicating with old men in the basement. Oh, shit. Of course, really, you two need to learn to you need to lubricate that thing, man. You can't just go in there thighs blazing naked. You gotta lubricate that or you'll start a crotch fire, dang it. You know what Smokey the Bear always said when I duct taped him up and took his fur off with a shaving razor and covered him in ladies' lingerie in the woods and left him for the vultures? Only you can prevent crotch fires, Larry. Please let me go. I have a bear family in the woods way over there. And I was just like, didn't, like, hunters go into that cave like a week ago? Don't they just love baby cubs? Like, they're like veal. Like, bear veal. I don't know, whatever. So you two, watch the crotch fires, old man. You got, like, those loose bits of skin? You got those loose bits of skins, Charles? Charles, what should we name you? Charles Fiery Pants. Fiery Pants. There we go. Charles Fiery Pants, formerly of the Clan Crotchfire. Perfect, 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 perfect. And, you know, I think I'm just gonna leave Rock and Roll Harold in here in perpetuity. Because, he'll go insane in there. And, he's got just like a dainty little mustache. He seems like the perfect crazy, like, serial killer that I could release on the wastes to make everyone fear my new cult. It'll be beautiful. And then, Scott Ford. Scott Marauder. I don't know how to spell Marauder, though. He'll just be Scott Maurice. Short for Scott the Marauder Man. Scott Morris. Maurice. Whatever. He's the Marauder Man. What armor can we give you? You don't have any armor that works. We need somebody to fornicate with this lovely lady up here, so, let's bring you up here. And he has got, like, no, don't have sex with the boy. That doesn't produce a baby. It's certainly amusing for porn if you want to sell that on, like, Brazzers, but that sure doesn't work for me. Let's put you in the guard room for now. You can just be in there. And you, my dear, can come on up and have a party. And you know, just for the occasion, just because I'm feeling generous, we will upgrade the living quarters so that it's a little less, like, dank and primitive in there for when you want to fornicate. Like, let's have a peeksies. See, we've upgraded from, like, the 20s to, like, the 50s. We've got, like, postmodern furniture. We've replaced the crappy bed with a bunk bed so you can have a super slumber party. Super slumber party. I don't remember the rest of the song, but I'm sure you can ask Stamper. Don't judge me. Oh, man. Yeah, these things seem to be hitting it off because they're not related. Harold's not related to anybody in here. Harold's family died to, I think it was a radioactive chihuahua that got, like, it looked like it was on steroids, and it mauled his entire family at Thanksgiving. It was not the best Thanksgiving, but hey, I mean, the Broncos didn't whiff the game, so I mean, whatever. It was an okay Thanksgiving, all things concerned. Rock and Roll Kevin, not bringing not bringing the A game from the wastes, which is unfortunate. And, eventually we're going to need to upgrade the vault door again. We did that already. Upgrade it to like 500 health or something. It's going to require a lot of our caps to do that. Does anyone know the lore reason why everyone's running around with bottle caps as money? Like, how... I have a few of them on my desk right now, beer bottle caps. Why is that money? I never understood that. But, you know, whatever. To each their own, I suppose. Let's rush somebody. And we're getting close to quitting time here. Still only one lady preggers at a time. So we're gonna have to step up our moxie there. Let's rush these guys, see if we can start a fire or something. I mean, really, in the apocalypse, the only thing you have to look forward to is maybe your best friend gets lit on fire. That's about it. Yeah. Don't know what to tell you. We've got, what's his face down here? Rock and Roll Harold, just crunching those abs. You got a lot of charisma, Harold, but your strength isn't going up. How long does it take to train in here? What's the deal? I don't understand. It doesn't give me a roster, or how many people can fit in there. Doesn't have, like, requirements, doesn't tell me how long it takes to train little scrawny pipsqueaks into murder machines. So anyway, let's get ready to send our Marauder man out to murder people. So, what do we got? Stephen Rice has got the stuff we're going to send with him. He's got the Raider armor, so we'll put him back in the vault suit. And, I thought that the Rusty Fat Man, it shoots a miniature nuke, would be, like, something that causes, radiation sickness in the vault. But two things on that. First, it only attacks one thing at a time, which makes absolutely no sense because it's a bomb. It should kill everyone in the room, good or bad. And second, even if it did cause radiation poisoning is such a minor problem. It cures itself. I don't really even need our glorious prophetess, Zambezi. May her voice be praised. She's got high intelligence, but she gets off on shaking chemicals next to lab equipment that could possibly explode, so she's a little crazy. But can you blame her? She was the first child born in our new paradise underground. So, I mean, you know, whatever. Eventually, Crap Man Charles Fiery Pants. Actually, let's borrow Kevin's awesome nightwear. Eventually, his janky old man balls will start producing the next generation of people for our vault, and maybe we should be like pairing people with certain stats to produce babies, but I think it's kind of randomized because all those other kids have got luck and like Kevin has got like no luck. So, all right, dude, wear that nightgown. Maybe you can. Oh wow, they have just like, wow, it took 2 seconds after I put that nightgown on him. That leopard print really does the stuff. Alright, so that's 2 women pregnant. We'll get the rest of them pregnant next episode. To the creepy old man. I wanted incest, but we're just gonna have creepy old man cest. So, I mean, however you wanna take that. It's completely up to you. What's that bar down there at the bottom? I don't know. That was weird. Oh, we got raiders. Alright, we gotta equip our Marauder Man. Quickly, Marauder Man. Raider armor and Rusty Fat Man. Let's go. Let's go, man. We need you up. We need you on board. Put you in there. We need... Where is our other crazy man with a gun? This guy. This bad boy. Come on, don't lag on me now. That's another thing about Fallout Shelter. Does not do the best job on the performance side. You get like a couple extra people in an area, and the whole system just kind of poops its pants. So, I mean, you know, whatever. Are you just running? Don't just run, Scott Marauder, you janky bastard. Alright, Christopher Owen, doing pretty good. He has no armor on. He is literally just... These jumpsuits are basically just pajamas. I put a badge symbol on them, and then I, like, put a couple extra fancier buttons, but they're basically they're basically just like PJs. Like, they're not gonna protect you against anything. Not even kind of. So, this lady's pregnant. Let's send Scott off to the wastes. We'll send you with, like, 2 stims and, 2 Radaway, because I'm not really using the Radaway. You can go explore. Yeah. Marauder Scott, the murder man, who literally was an accountant, like, 20 days ago, before the apocalypse. Now he's a marauder. So good luck to you, Scott. I believe in you. He's probably going to die. But I'll keep him alive until I can retrieve my rusty fat man, and I'll give him the shitty old rusty shotgun or whatever the hell that other guy's got. It'll be perfect. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So we'll send this lady up to go work in... She has got poopy perception, though, but we don't really have a lot of perception people to replace the people in there. And let's take her nightgown away. She doesn't need that now that she's preggers. And, now we need to replace her with another young, vixen jar. Who shall be next? Oh man. Wario Peters? Yes, from Mario. She is the Wario from Mario. She's his daughter or something. Let's equip you with night gear. And you're next up on the chopping block. Oh man, this cult is getting super creepy already. It's perfect. Apparently getting paired up with old men, not bothering them that much. So that's at least a good thing. I still haven't really taken the time to go through and make sure everyone's in their ideal location. I apologize for that, but that's kind of boring. I'll try to do that later this evening off camera so you don't have to see that boring mess. So I've been your host, Player the Chupacabra. Thanks for joining me for more Fallout Shelter today. Our happiness is pretty good. All of our people are pretty healthy, I think. Let's take stock. Christopher Owens was just fighting with raiders. No, we're looking pretty good. Scott Morris, though, is getting his butt kicked out in the wastes. What's he up to? What's the deal? How do we see... Oh, here we go. We can see his diary. Nothing happening so far, though, so he's alright. Well, I guess I'll catch you guys next time. Have a good one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because that helps me out a whole bunch. And if you got anything you want to see me do, or something I haven't explored, or a creepy experiment I can perform on my vault dwellers, well, I am a maddening, sociopathic Chupacabra cult leader, the cult of the glorious tube sock. May its flakiness be praised, and I will catch you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know if there's anything you want to see. I think I already said that. And we'll catch you later. Have a good one, guys. Toodaloo.